Hey.
How's it going? Check out my threads, yo.
Yeah,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's how I roll.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. How's it going, Andrew?
It's going well, Steven. It's going real well.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah. I'm glad I could rope you into doing this.
Finally did. Finally managed to
Hey, cowboy.
reel me in there.
Ooh.
Big fish. Big fish.
Ah, there it is. Dinner.
Real good.
Ooh. Salmon.
Yep.
Salmon.
That was good. Big Boyd was showing me the salmon. Salmon underneath. Good times. I did it to Larry Jones. It was very exciting.
Good times.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyways, gang. Today we've got a special guest here. A guy named Steven. I don't know if you want me to say your last name or not. It's cool. Steven Turner.
Steven Turner.
He
great grandson of Bootstrap Bill Turner. Throwing that out there for anybody that gets Pirates of the Caribbean humor. Anyways, continue. Please continue.
If I was that one of the second or third videos?
That was well, you actually see him in the third video.
Okay.
Third movie.
Alright.
Bootstrap Bill.
I quit after the first one of the series.
I love Pirates of the Caribbean. One of my favorite series.
Huh.
Just behind Star Wars. Star Wars is first.
Wow.
Some Star Wars.
You put it up that close?
What?
You put it right behind Star Wars. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Right behind Star Wars? I don't know. I might rethink that. Lord of the Rings is probably behind Star Wars, and then Indiana Jones. Cause I love me some Indiana Jones.
That's good.
Pirates of the Caribbean is back there somewhere.
Okay.
In the top 5, I think.
Of trilogies.
Of trilogies, yes.
All right.
Movie series.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen, let me just say real quick. Let me just tell him. Stephen's also known as FMG.
FMG.
Or
sounds like a machine gun.
Well, it is kind of.
Yeah.
You kind of are a machine gun on the frisbee field. Yeah.
With these right here. You know, if you.
Well, let me just say what FRG means real quick. All right. Frisbee Mac.
Frisbee. FRG?
Did I say FRG? FMG. FMG. Frisbee Master G. I'm doing this badly. Frisbee Master Guy.
Master Guy.
He can. I've learned so much.
The field. Flick grip right here. There's the flick. Here's a hammer.
Heyo!
Boom, hammer.
Hammer time.
Get a little bit of this in there. A little bit of
kill, die.
Kill, die. Rasta. Rasta. Jaman Rasta. You're my murderer. Anyways. Continue.
Man, it's crazy. You frisbee guys, man.
Takes a lot of practice, like any other sport. Lots and lots of practice.
Yeah.
Thrown thousands and thousands of throws. Thousands.
Damn.
Lots and lots of practice. In the wind, in any kind of conditions.
Do you just, do you go out there like a basketball player and just, get a bunch of frisbees and just chuck
all the
them?
time. All the time. I'm not even kidding. I get a whole stack of frisbees, go out on Poteet Field, and just let them rip. Just one after the other. Just boom, boom, boom. Then go pick them up.
For real?
Yeah. And then do it again.
Damn.
Hardcore.
Damn.
Gangsta. You know you're dedicated when you go out into a field and throw frisbees for hours, just to get good at it.
Yeah.
It's coolness. So this guy right here worked out with me and Larry Jones this morning.
Yeah.
Joined the crew. Me and Larry Jones have got a kind of like a wavelength going on with our workouts. He calls me. I don't know if I've told you this. He calls me Swoll T, because Swoll T gets his swell on at the Swoll Shack. You know the Swoll Shack, aka the workout room. You know, like the gym where you go to get swole.
Heyo.
So Swoll T gets his swell
at the Swoll Shack.
Yeah, Swoll Shack.
Swoll Shack. Swoll Shack. Okay,
Swoll
Swoll Shack.
I brought that from camp, and he greatly enjoyed the Swoll Shack, so he called me Swoll T. Anyways, fun fact.
And your last
Fun
name
fact
is
about
Turner,
Yeah.
which
Hence
is
the
T.
T. Hence the T.
Wow.
Swoll T.
Swoll T. I wonder if I'll get a nickname someday.
I've given you A Fresh already, or Big A.
Thank you.
A Fresh. I like A Fresh.
A Fresh.
A Fresh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like Baja Fresh.
Like Baja
but with
Fresh,
like an
but
A.
Fresh.
Yeah.
Get an A.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Man, Steve.
Andrew. Or should I say A Fresh?
You're right.
I
A Fresh.
should say A Fresh.
And I should have said Swoll T.
Yes, you should have said Swoll T.
Well,
From now
Swoll-
on, for the duration of this video,
Okay.
you will be A Fresh and I will be Swoll T.
Okay.
There you have it.
Alright, Swoll T. Man, I gotta say, dude, I've noticed you are you're like a steady guy.
Mm.
And you
Steady.
Yeah, I'm like with the frisbee or the ping pong, you kind of like you're really good at like stuff that you like focus on.
Mm-hmm. I'm very I'm sort of a perfectionist kind of.
Is that
And
it?
I'm very when I do something, when I put my mind to doing something, I'm very determined in doing it. So when I play ping pong or frisbee, I'm very like practice, and get the strokes right before I get out there and do hardcore stuff. I did that with tennis in high school too. I got pretty good at it. So very focused and determined when I do things. That's how lots and lots of practice. That's the key. Lots of practice.
Yeah.
Rock solid.
I hope I remember that after this.
Practice.
Yeah, to instill
Practice,
that.
practice.
Practice on
Mhm.
whatever.
Remember the thousands of throws I've thrown. Thousands and thousands.
Do you actually go to like 1,000 when you do it? You
Do it
count to
when I
1,000?
go out there?
Yeah.
No.
You
Not
just
at-
whenever,
not
just
at
whenever,
once.
however you feel like.
Not at once. Yeah.
Okay.
Usually I go out there and throw deep throws.
Okay.
Yeah. So big man like you can air it up there and you can go sky somebody and pull it down for the score.
Yeah.
Good times. I love me some frisbee. You know why I like frisbee?
Tell me more.
Frisbee is
This is great, by the way.
good
What
stuff.
you're- Yeah, what you're about to tell me.
Good stuff. Frisbee is a sport. Football and soccer, everybody kind of has their like positions on the field and stuff like that. But frisbee, I associate with the idea of kind of independence and freedom, because you have a large field out there, and players can move very independently, depending on where they need to make cuts. So you have a lot of space to move around and run. And that's the first part of why I think it's cool. Second part, the idea of throwing a frisbee also is associated with the idea of freedom and independence. Because as you throw a frisbee, it kind of just glides out there, kind of does its own thing. Unlike a football where you just rocket it to somebody, frisbee you can just lay it out there and let somebody run underneath it and get the grab. And lastly, playing frisbee is very like fast sprinting, fast paced. So I've been able to work on my going to the track and sprinting a lot, and improved my speed and my vertical, so that I feel like when I'm running, I get that feeling of independence and just being, putting my feet to the ground and taking off. And I got a whole field to work with when I take off and go deep. And the frisbee's just lying up there, and like I said, just floating up there, and I'm going top speed, kind of the idea of like flying, sort of. That's what I feel like when I play frisbee. Just a freedom associated with like an eagle or flying or something like that. That's one of my things I really like about the sport of ultimate frisbee.
Yeah.
So that's what, if I was a poet, if I was a poem writing sort of poet
frisbee.
guy, I would write about frisbee, because I think it's cool with the metaphor of the flight and freedom, stuff like that. So that is my take on frisbee and why I really like it so much. Indeed.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That was.
A little snippet there.
Wow, that was great though.
Mm-hmm.
Swoll T.
Very deep.
Yeah, that was very
Mm-hmm.
deep.
Love me some frisbee.
Man. I can't think of like something like that for any of the sports I've ever played.
It's very, I don't know, it has its uniqueness to it. It takes in elements of a lot of other sports, like formations, kind of like football, and like we have, you know, cutters, kind of like wide receivers, kind of sort of, and the field is shaped sort of like a soccer field, and the pivoting like in basketball and stuff like that. But it definitely has its own flavor, its own uniqueness to it, which is why I like it. Again, with the idea of independence, it's its own sport, so it has its own elements that make it frisbee. So.
Well, gosh darn, that was great. Yeah. Anything else, Swoll, too?
No. Stay in school, kids. Don't do drugs. Don't do alcohol. And always practice, practice, practice. That is my take on things. If you work hard at it, you put your mind to it, you have faith, things will work out for you. Maybe not in the way you see them, maybe the way you want, but things will always work out in the end. That is my 2 cents for everyone who may watch this video after you record it.
I can't say any better. I'm just gonna say goodbye. Thank you, Swoll T.
Your 15 minutes of fame with Swoll T. All right.